guys and welcome back, it's the Sniper Raccoon, and on this week's Weaponized Wednesdays I am playing Crysis 3 on the Xbox 360. Now quickly what I'm just going to show you, a little customize, just show you into the player menu, the customization menu. As you can see, you got the custom classes you can pick from standard from the guns. Going through, these are the ones that I've unlocked so far, including the Predator bow. So you know what, I'm actually gonna create a Predator bow class. This is not live, by the way. I am doing this commentary after I've recorded the gameplay. So I'm going to create a recurve bow. Oh, recurve. No, it's not a recurve bow. It's a Predator bow, Darren. Come on, you can read it on the screen and you're still saying it incorrectly, you numbnuts. So anyway, yeah, I'm creating a Predator bow class because I just think it'd be quite funny to use it. I do like using bows on other games, like apart from the crossbow on Black Ops 2. That is, you know, I hate that weapon. So yeah, anyway, enough of that. I don't mean to bring Black Ops Rage into Crysis 3. So yeah, this game, this game flew completely under my radar for a very long time. I just heard all of the fuss about it melting people's graphics cards and videos cards on PC, and you know what? I just thought, you know, what the hell's going on? So I kind of didn't bother even thinking about it. I actually, like a noob, thought it was just available on PC for some reason. I didn't even think it was on Xbox until I got into conversation with some people and said, "Oh, just get it on Xbox." What? It's on Xbox? Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, at that point I didn't even think about it, and now I'm just showing you the customization options with like the player card, dog tags that you can get, and the ones that I've got, and didn't mean to really back out there. And we're going to go into team deathmatch. So anyway, yeah, this didn't. This game really did fly under the radar for a long time, and then I saw Super Pook play it as a commentary, where she was just, you know, just saying she chilled. It was nice to play something a bit different. So, and she said it was easy to pick up for a COD player, and I was like, really? Okay, because every other first-person shooter game that I've picked up after I've played COD, it's kind of been difficult for me to learn because of the play style of Call of Duty. So that piqued my interest to start off with, and then died down again. But then I saw Pook again do a live stream with Chicken Nugget and Jen Drever, or Jen Dr. Ever, as Pook calls her, using the Hunter mode. Now, silly me, I liked the look of it, and I just thought, yeah, I might get that. So a couple of weeks later, after I got paid, I actually bought the game, and straight away I went into this Hunter mode, and I got absolutely raped. I got murdered, something rotten, and I immediately took a disinterest in the game because I'd only played this one game type, and to be perfectly honest, it was my own stupid fault for not trying team deathmatch or the normal game mode first. I just went in, immediately thought, yeah, I'll be able to do this, and no, I hated it, put it down, and didn't start playing it again for a while. So a month to a couple of weeks went past, and when I was on my holiday from YouTube for 2 or 3 weeks, I just looked around, and when I started to think about this Weaponized Wednesday series, I saw Crysis 3 Battlefield. I was sitting on my shelf, and I thought, you know what, sod it, I'm actually going to have a day when I play nothing. I play other games other than Call of Duty, and just thought, you know, to see if this series could be viable and see whether I'd have enough games to find it. And so far I have, and I'm really glad I put this game back in. Battlefield, I kind of knew what to expect because sometimes I hop on and play with Xgrad, Dr. Rodney McKay, Limey Fire Dragon, and sometimes Scarlet Prophet. So I do hop on and play that sometimes with them, and I know what to expect from Battlefield. I know to get killed a million times, run a hell of a long way for about 30 seconds of action. But if I'm playing in a squad with them, I kind of put up with it because it's quite fun. But anyway, so with this, I didn't really know what to expect, so I turned it back on, went into Team Deathmatch, and lo and behold, I had a good game. What? I had a good game, yeah. I had one good game. I thought, you know what, I'll carry on. I had another good game. I started to really enjoy it. And then all of a sudden, I realised that I'd been playing it for about 5 hours, non-stop. And I was like, oh, okay, this is actually a viable option. Now, I'm not going to say that this would replace Call of Duty in my eyes, it never will, because I'm a COD fanboy, and Call of Duty is the game that I will love until the Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, whoever creates the games in the future stops making it. I will carry on playing that game until it is dead or my hands get ripped off by rabid sheep. Thomas J, I'm after you. So yeah, for me, this turned into a viable option. If I just want to chill on an Xbox first-person shooter, I will I will I will chuck this game in and play it. I will pick this game over Battlefield easily. And you're probably going to say, well, why would I do that? Because it is more to be perfectly honest, this might sound strange, but it is more suited to the COD playing kind of game style. Fair enough, you've got different amounts of health and different kind of aspects, but the way that the controls feel, the player movement, and everything around it feels a bit COD-ish. To me anyway, it feels a bit COD-ish, so I was able to pick this up. As soon as I started playing the TDM, I was able to pick this up quite quickly. I haven't tried the other game modes yet, but I really am going to try to. I'm working on brushing up on my normal gun skills and try and play this game properly. The map builds are amazing. As you can see from this one, I cannot remember. I think this is something or other. Damn, this is built really well. Other than how I feel with Call of Duty maps at the minute, I've got 3 points. You can either go, 3 points. You can either go round the left, round the right, or through the middle. And whichever way, there's some kind of natural choke point. Unless you're playing on Turbine, when there's still only 3 ways, but it's just a long way in between. So the map design is pretty cool. There's still only really 4 ways you can go on this map. You can go on the left hand side, the right hand side, or down the 3 bits in the middle. So, and you can also go in the water and swim in the water, which I think is a very good addition. Apart from on this map, if you actually go too far in the water, you get sucked out and thrown off the other end of the map, which I think is a very good addition. And was a very big fail on my part the first time I did that, because I didn't know what was going on. It says you have died. What the hell happened? You could actually swim away. I didn't realise you could do that. I just jumped in the water and thought, alright, I'm dead. And I stood there for a couple of minutes and said, why haven't I died? So anyway, it was quite fun. But this has definitely turned into a viable option for me to play, and I really do wish I picked it up earlier, because I possibly wouldn't have been raging so much on COD, or I would have actually been playing this a bit more. It is a very, very, very good game, and if they do make a Crysis 4 or something of that nature, I will be picking that up a hell of a lot earlier than I picked up Crysis 3 in its life cycle. So yeah, if you have Crysis 3, or if ever, I mean, you could probably get it for a bit cheaper now, and that was my flipping toe that cracked there now. But if you don't have Crysis 3 and you always try to pique your interest a little bit, I advise you, if you can get it quite cheap now, you're getting bored of Call of Duty, fair enough the new consoles are not far off. If you're getting bored of Call of Duty, really fed up with it, give this game a chance. It is worth it. Even if you're only just camp out, not camp out, but only if you play TDM, you don't really play the other game modes, give this game a chance. It really is it really is a lot of fun. And I'm hoping I will be doing a second video on this on the Weaponized Wednesday series in a few more weeks. Got a couple more games to feature, and then I'll be starting to go back around and show you a bit more detail of the other games. So you will be seeing a bit more Crysis 3 on my channel. And I hope you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then let me know in the comments below, and I may think about redoing this and not doing another one. But anyway, back onto the topic of Crysis 3. There are a lot of sort of nuances, lots of little individual bits. Now this part of the game I really enjoyed, because I see the guy there, jump down and kill him in the water. And this is what I mean by swimming. Look, it swims! Call of Duty, you have Marines, which are water-based soldiers. Make them fucking swim! They can swim in real life, we can swim in a game. Apart from if you're on carrier, I actually do advise that if you could swim on that, you're going to get sucked into the rudder anyway. So they might as well die when they land in the water. But, yeah, So what was I going to speak? Yeah, the different aspects of this game, which are a tiny bit different, but also add to the strategic part of it. As you can see now, I'm walking around. I'm not that invisible. I'm using stealth. On the bottom right, I'm on the HUD, where you can see the weapon indication and all stuff like that. You can see the bottom blue bar, which is gradually decreasing, is the stealth bar. Now this recharges when you're not using it, and if you sprint, it decreases a hell of a lot faster. Also, if you're in stealth and you fire your weapon, it immediately saps nearly all of its power, so you can't stay hidden while you're shooting for a great period of time. And then you have to come out of stealth to recharge, which I think is a very good use of the sort of the mechanics. Like this guy, look, becomes visible after he's using stealth, and the other one is the auto armor. The bar above it is auto armor. Now you have a perk. You can either manually toggle that with the LB, or you can LB on. I'm playing this on Xbox if I didn't mention it already. Or you can have a perk that immediately, as soon as you start taking bullet damage, it will immediately kick in auto armor. So it sort of acts like Juggernaut, or what the fucking, I can't remember. I think it was Juggernaut on World at War. I think I remember people watching a couple of videos, or whatever it is. It kind of works like Juggernaut, so it stops a bit of bullets coming through, which I think it's one of them that could be labelled as bullshit if you're on Call of Duty, but if you're just playing games because it's the fun of it, you will see it as a tactical weapon. So anyway, yeah, it's good little things like that. The weapons obviously are split down to normal class. You've got submachine guns, you've got sniper rifles, LMGs and assault rifles, which are your basics as you normally know, and bloody git with the bloody bow constantly killing me. Good shot though, I will say it is a good shot right in my freaking head. So this is the part of the game where I start to get a bit, a bit bored with the game, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm doing pretty well, yeah, I can run around, I can do this. And bearing in mind, this is actually my first gameplay back on the game in, I'd say 2 weeks. This is the first time I picked up the game in 2 weeks and had a go of it, so I think I did pretty well when you see the final scores. Another thing I do like about this game is you have the two different kinds of kill cam, both in the same. Oh, what the hell was that? Yeah, you have both different kinds of kill cam against when you die. You see where the enemy is positioned, and then you see how you died, which is a good little thing. I mean, it's got the Battlefield and the Call of Duty. Whereas Call of Duty just sees how, on the core, you just see how you died. The Battlefield, you just see where the guy is. This kind of puts both things into context, so there's no ambiguity of where the people is or how you died and whether it was bullshit or not. But yeah, as you can, and also one thing I really like, as you can see, this is the end of the game. One thing I really like, top of the leaderboard for my team with a victory. So one thing I really do like is when you see this end bit here now, you'll see a highlight of your best bits of the game. Now I find this very, here we go, a very nice addition to the gameplay. So anyway guys, I'm going to let you watch the end of this. I've been the Sniper Raccoon, this has been Weaponized Wednesdays on Crysis 3, and I'll see you next time. Try.